serving the gods is one of the primary principles as stated by Bhagwan Shri Krishna in his Gitopadesha. Deva Dharma forms the bedrock of our traditions. There is no justification for our temples to remain as lifeless monuments. The empire stood for reviving, supporting, and enhancing the high culture as well as folk art and traditions of this land. Respected dignitaries on the dais, my dear friends, Namaskara. As Krishnadevaraya, I stand before you deeply inspired by the unwavering commitment of my revered father, Raja Shri Achyutadevaraya, a dedicated Karyakarta, continuing the legacy of our house. This legacy, harmonizing with the noble aims of Samskara Bharati, fuels my humble efforts to resurrect both the tangible and intangible heritage of our cherished region. I acknowledge that my position today is a result of my lineage, and your admiration for the deeds of my ancestors serves as a source of immense pride. Every day, I strive to contribute my part to uphold our familial legacy. With this vision in mind, we have established the Vijayanagara Ujjivana Trust, aiming to revive the glory of Vijayanagara through the restoration and revitalization of the core traditions that define the empire. Our primary objective is the restoration of Vijayanagara temples, ensuring proper pujas are offered to the deities in accordance with Shastra. Deva Dharma forms the bedrock of our traditions, and with 1 billion Hindus on this planet, there is no justification for our temples to remain as lifeless monuments. Once consecrated, the Devatas do not vacate the place even if the temple and the Murti are physically destroyed. The Chaitanya of the Devata continues to exist there, and as such, the place continues as a Devalaya where the Devatas wait for their devotees. Hence, we are duty-bound to restart pujas to our gods in those places which are set up by our ancestors to worship and serve our deities. When the empire was established as a bulwark against foreign barbarians, its capital was built with Hazararama temple as the axial center. The capital and the empire were seen as Ramarajya of the Kali Yuga. Dharmasthapana was the primary objective, and serving the god through temples was one of the primary forms through which the pious and faithful of the masses were exhibited. To the Sanatanis, we ought to follow the eternal principles, of which serving the gods is one of the primary principles as stated by Bhagwan Shri Krishna in his Gitopadesha. Hence, we are duty-bound to revive and restore our temples without any excuse. This shall also bring a cultural and economic revival to the people in the Vijayanagara region, ushering in a Sarvato Mukha Abhivriddhi. Beyond temple restoration, we are committed to reviving and popularizing various arts and crafts associated with the empire, whether it's handloom, sculpting, architecture, water management, spiritual traditions, literature, or traditional agricultural practices. We aim to breathe new life into the ancient practices, providing them to be both fruitful and educational for the people. Spitting on one's roots has become fashion nowadays due to the lack of proper education. We aim to eradicate this error through our efforts in bringing to light the positive contributions of our civilization. Protecting dharma involves not merely adhering to our religion, but also to stay true to our cultural roots and heritage. The empire stood for reviving, supporting, and enhancing the high culture as well as folk art and traditions of this land. 5 years of extensive work, she stands again in glory for centuries to come. In my dedicated pursuit of dharmic revival, taking a step further and initiating the first of many efforts, I proudly present the Vijayanagara Utsav, happening from the 8th to 18th of February 2024. This festival serves as a sincere homage to the accomplishment of my ancestors in upholding dharma. Through this modest initiative, we orchestrate a festival that illuminates Vijayanagara's significant contributions to Indian polity, art, architecture, music, and more. Join us in this commemoration through enlightening intellectual discourses, exhibits, and cultural events. I extend a formal invitation to each one of you to participate and partake in this celebration of our rich heritage. Why is this important now? In the ever-changing landscape of our world, it's crucial to recognize that our heritage isn't merely a relic of the past. Rather, it stands as a vibrant force that can illuminate our path towards a more meaningful future. These endeavors we embark upon aren't just about preserving history. They are about harnessing the wisdom embedded in our cultural roots to navigate the complexities of today and tomorrow. I congratulate Sanskar Bharati for their tireless effort aimed at awakening patriotism, fostering appreciation of Indian culture and values, and promoting the development of indigenous and traditional arts and nurturing budding artists in various spheres of the society. My gratitude to Vasudev Kamatji and special thanks are extended to the team of Akhil Bharatiya Kala Sadhana Sangam for organizing this event and including me in it. Pranams.